Hello everybody and happy Monday to you. Dave Johnson, Media Relations Office here with head men's basketball coach Ken Koelbl to preview the WIAC championships this week. The men's basketball team is the 5th seed for the conference tournament, and they'll go to 4th seed at UW-Eau Claire on Tuesday night for a 7 o'clock game. The other tournament first round game tomorrow is UW Stout at UW-Whitewater, and then UW River Falls was the top seed. They won the regular season championship with Oshkosh, the 2nd seed. The semifinals are on Thursday night, February 23rd, and the championship game is Saturday, February 25th at the highest remaining seed. And the winner of the conference tournament gets the automatic bid to the national championships. Coach Campbell, let's first of all talk about Eau Claire. You had 2 losses this year to them, 62-58 here in Mitchell Hall, January 11th. You actually led that game with just over a minute left. Down up at Eau Claire, you lost 88-69 on February 11th, so just recently. But that was a 2-point game, sort of with 14 minutes left in the game. So just talk about your 2 games with Eau Claire earlier this season.
Yeah, I thought the first game we played him here, we defended really well. Eau Claire went into that game leading Division III in field goal percentage, and we definitely held them below their averages. Gave ourselves a chance coming down the stretch, had an opportunity late in the game. Couldn't finish, but we're really competitive with a good team at that time. I think they were ranked in the top 15 when we met them. Went up there, and it was really a game of momentum swings. Eau Claire jumped on us early. We got behind 20 in the first half, battled back to cut the deficit at halftime. Made a nice run to start the second half, got within 2, and then it slipped away, and Eau Claire won kind of handily at the end. But I think it showed that our guys in both those games are capable of playing with a very good basketball team. We've got to play some pretty consistent basketball, defend well, just be a little bit more solid from start to finish.
And Eau Claire playing well right now. They defeated Platteville, and they defeated La Crosse. Then they beat River Falls last week at home. I think it was a 3-point game. River Falls were ranked 4th in the country. Then this past Saturday, they took Whitewater to overtime down at Whitewater. So just talk about how Eau Claire's playing right now.
Yeah, they're definitely playing solid. A veteran team. A lot of guys back from last year's team. A good mix. They've got a good inside game, got some size at their wing and interior spots, got some bigger guards, scoring guards that can put it on the floor, can definitely shoot the 3. So a well-balanced team that puts a lot of pressure on us defensively. I think after looking at our last couple games with them, we got to do a good job of defending on the inside. That's going to be where it starts, protecting around the paint, protecting the basket. They took it to us pretty good on the inside up at their place, and we need to be better there. And we've got to do some things to mix it up and change it up a little bit on them.
And you actually got a better road record this year than you do here in Mitchell Hall. So maybe just talk about that. You have to go on the road, hostile environment. You know it will be at Eau Claire. They'll probably have a full gym, but playing on the road, you've actually had good results this year.
Yeah, certainly would have liked to have played better on our home floor. It would have maybe put us in a better position entering this conference tournament, but it didn't happen. But we have been a strong team on the road, and that's a good thing. We have a veteran team, so they don't flinch when we go on the road. They know what needs to be done. So I'm confident going on the road, and I think our guys are as well. They know that we're good enough to beat an Eau Claire team. We're good enough to beat the teams in our league. We just have to play a little bit more consistent, as I mentioned, and that'll be a big key for us. I look at where we're at right now, a little disappointing in terms of the regular season. Expectations were high, but I think our guys are still pretty confident in terms of what they're capable of doing. We've got 2 wins over 2 top 25 teams, 2 wins over teams that are ranked in the top 5 in our region, so definitely a capable basketball team. We just got to be solid.
Talk a little bit about the conference right now. River Falls did win the regular season, so they're the number 1 seed. They'll have the bye. Oshkosh kind of came on. They were kind of lower in the standings. They kind of came all the way to the 2nd seed. Whitewater's always been there, so they're at a home, the 3 seed. So just talk about the overall conference from the regular season going into this.
Yeah, I think our conference was definitely up this season, just in terms of the level of play. You've got River Falls ranked 4th. You've got Whitewater ranked in the top 15, I believe. Eau Claire receiving some votes. Pretty balanced in terms of just the competitive nature of the league. And it always is that way. But I think in the non-conference schedule, our teams did well. Pretty balanced in terms of when one team plays another team. And that's what I think gives us some confidence, gives us some hope that, you know what, it's a matter of playing well on a given night. And we're definitely up to the challenge. We're capable of it. It's really a team that performs on that given night. You got to bring your A game, and a team that does has a really good chance.
Talk a little about your team. You've got, like you said, a veteran team. You've got 3 guys right now averaging double figures. Ben Meinholz, Zach Stradel, and Austin Fritz. Just talk about what they've done. Of course, Ben's only a sophomore, was all conference. Zach transferred to Superior. Austin's a senior as well. So just talk about what the seniors have done for you and the whole team, really.
Yeah, it's been really a key for us in terms of those 3, Austin Fritz, Zach Stradel, Ben Meinholz, just in terms of our approach. We're definitely a stronger team on the inside. We attack at the basket. Ben Meinholz, a little different than our two post players, but he's got the ability to get to the rim. Does a nice job of finishing around the basket. And then Austin and Zach have been really good around the rim for us, post play, rebounding wise. So we're a little different than we have been in the past in terms of the nature of how we play. Typically, we've shot a lot of threes, had that perimeter game, and maybe less of an inside game. We're a little bit flipped this year. Still capable on the outside, but those three have definitely led the way for us. And establish yourself. We always talk about establish yourself from the inside. We got three guys that are definitely capable of doing that for us.
All right, so the WIAC championships again are this week. The men's basketball team will go to Eau Claire on Tuesday night to face the Blue Golds. The semifinals are on Thursday, and then the championship game on Saturday. You can follow on UWLathletics.com. You can follow Twitter with UWL Athletics, also the men's basketball Twitter page, and WIACsports.com. Thanks, everybody.